Mamo aloha e Kumai ke anue nue pipi o I ka lewa Tahona manu ka hiki I ka hane a te tuku mapua e Aloha! Aloha! Hey, aloha guys! Well, my name is Uncle Kunoa. Mahalo for joining me here at our circle of Alaiula. I hope you guys don't mind, but your view might be this. The best view in the house. I hope you guys know that. You know, one of my favorite things is always coming out, sharing a little mo'olelo, a little story, and then of course, sharing some mele, some songs. I'm going to sing a little song called the Aulani Hula. I hope you guys enjoy it. Aloha, e komomai. Am I blocking you? Want me to hold it? Huh? Want me to hold it? Woo! Mahalo, you guys. So, Uncle loves playing all kinds of music. So if you ever see me out and about with my ukulele, stop me and ask me to play a few songs. You guys mind protecting that for me? Yeah, mahalo. Oh boy. Again, mahalo family for joining us here at our Circle of Alaiula. You know, here in this special place, we share the gift of legends from our past. Tonight, I'm going to be sharing 3 of my favorites, all about the demigod Maui. Now, if you take a look at our Moana tower, the mural on it, well, that is Maui. Maui was said to be a demigod, which means he's a part human, part god. It also means that he had special powers. Now, Maui was known to be very akamai. He was very smart. He was also very impressive. He was very strong. Woo, like that. He's also a little too kolohe. In Hawaii, kolohe means a rascal. He's a prankster. He loved playing tricks on others. Now, growing up, Maui was my hero. He was my Hawaiian Superman in terms of being just like him someday. Now, according to one legend, Maui was born in a cave in Nanakuli. That's just 10 minutes from where we are here at Aulani. Now you can imagine growing up on this side of the island, how beautiful the beaches and the waters are. How wonderful the fishing is, and Maui loved to fish. In fact, fishing was his favorite pastime. Maui's father gave him a magical makau, a magical fish hook. They look much like this one, much like Uncle's. You know, fish hooks are very special possessions. Most fish hooks today are made from wood, but Maui's fish hook was made from bone, the shin bone of his ancestors. It was very special. It held the mana. It held the spiritual power to hold fast any fish he could catch. Now, once Maui received his magical fish hook, he had decided to go out with his brothers and catch the great ulua, pimoi. A pimoi was a giant fish, weighed over 500 pounds, and he was said to be uncatchable. Now, the good news was that pimoi was swimming in the water near Maui's home. The bad news, as I said, pimoi had never been caught. Now, pimoi was very akamai too. He was very smart, but according to legend, pimoi would turn into stone the minute a fisherman laid eyes on him. Now once Maui got his fish hook, he and his brothers got in their canoe and they set sail to catch pimoi. And would you believe it? They hooked him. Only, it wasn't Maui who caught him. It was actually his little brother. Now when Maui had realized what was going on, Maui called out to his brother, "Hoi! Hoi! Hoi!" which means paddle. And the brothers paddled. careful not to cast his eyes on Pimoy. Maui looked back at his little brother. He cried, "Hookie, hookie, hookie," which means pull. Maui's little brother pulled and pulled at his fishing line. Now in a loud voice, Maui shouted, "Don't look back! Whatever you do, don't look or Pimoy will turn into stone." Now I don't know about you, but what do you think happens when you tell your younger sibling not to do something? Exactly. That's when Maui's little brother looked back to see if it really was the great Ulua pulling at his fishing line. Now, according to legend, Pimoy suddenly turned not into stone, but into something much more magical, much more beautiful. He said Pimoy had turned into mountains, valleys, rivers, and beautiful beaches. Pimoy had turned into the island of Hawaii. Maui was so upset with his little brother. Not only did he lose Queen Ulua, but he also lost his Makau, his magic fish hook. You see, when the fishing line broke, Maui's fish hook catapulted up, high into the sky. When the sun had set and the moon rose with the beautiful stars shining, Maui happened to look up and he could not believe what he saw. There, amongst the heavens, was his Makau, his magical fish hook, shining amongst the stars. See, most people see these cluster of stars and know them as the tail of Scorpio. But in Hawaii, we know them as Manaya Kalani, Maui's fish hook, that almost caught the great Ulua. As we sit around this beautiful, warm fire, my next story is about the bird that brought the secret of fire down to mankind. Now, this fire pit here is named the Circle of the Alai'ula. The Alai'ula is the name of the bird that knew the secret of fire making. That is until Maui came along. You see, one day, Maui watched as a flock of Alai'ula were feasting on roasted bananas around the fire pit. And this confused him. How did fire get here with no sun in the sky, no volcano erupting? How did fire get here? That's when Maui realized the Alai'ula must have made the fire themselves. Now, Maui was determined to learn the secret of fire making so he could share it with his ohana and his village and all of mankind. But the birds were not eager to give away their secrets. Now, Maui was very alkaline. He was very smart, but so were the Alai'ula. Maui knew that he needed to create a plan, and he thought, and he had a plan. He jumped in the bushes, and he waited to watch as the Alai'ula started a fire. But the Alai'ula was too clever. He did everything but start a fire. Gather leaves and twigs as soon as they even felt like someone was watching them. So Maui had to think a little bit harder, a little bit more, and he had another plan. Yeah, he was gonna catch the leader of the Alai'ula, the one with the darkest red forehead. Now Maui lay hidden, quiet, and still, just waiting for the Alai'ula to draw near. When he did, Maui jumped out and he grabbed the Alai'ula and he demanded, "Tell me the secret of fire making, or I will not let you go." Oh my goodness, please don't. You guys know how the Alai'ula sound, right? You guys met him before, yeah? No, fire magically appears from the heavens. Yeah, it does, I promise. Oh, well, how did it get here, Maui demanded. We brought it down from the heavens with our beaks. That's why our foreheads are burned red. Maui, losing his patience, he demanded that the Alai'ula tell him how they created that fire. But the Alai'ula, they just gave him more silly suggestions. They said, yeah, just rub 2 bananas together. It'll turn into fire, I promise. Maui didn't know this was a silly suggestion, and he was a little eager to learn the secret of fire making, that he tried it. What do you think happened when he rubbed those bananas together? Oh, boom. It turned into mush. Oh, boy. Maui was so upset. But the Alai'ula, they only laughed and laughed at Maui. Now, He chased the light hula around the campfire, to the right, to that. He even jumped over the entire fire pit. Maui couldn't catch them again. Whew. Oh, the birds laughed harder and harder at this comical commotion. Whew. Got tired, of course. And at the point of giving up, Maui remembered that the Alai Ula were very akamai. They were very smart. So he knew he needed to be even smarter. So Maui had a plan. Now, this time, Maui, he waited for the chief of the Alai Ula to draw him in here, and he grabbed the banana, and he threw it up high in the sky. And when the chief looked up at it, Maui grabbed him by his neck and held it into the fire and told him, "Last chance, tell me the secret of fire making, or I will burn your beak redder in this fire." No! Oh my goodness, no! Fire is not for burning my beak, it's for roasting my bananas. I'll tell you a simple truth. Take 2 iliahi sticks and rub them together. The sandalwood will heat up into beautiful fire. I promise this time. Huh. He promised him, and it worked. So Maui had let the chief go. And the rest is history. Maui took the secret of fire making back to his village, where they prepared a big luau with their new favorite dish, cooked bananas, some of which they even shared with their newfound feathered friends, the Alai Ula. Huh. As you guys can see, Maui, he had a very adventurous soul, yeah? But he also had a good heart. Now, Maui would help any friend and family in need. In fact, Maui loved spending time with his mother, helping his mother with her daily chores. Now, Maui's mother, Hina, was known for making beautiful kapa. In fact, if you guys look at the mural on our Eva Tower, well, that's Hina making beautiful kapa under the Hawaiian moon. But in winter, the days, they're much too short. The sun raced across the sky much too quickly. It's like Hina, with just less and less time to dry out her kapa. Oh, it made Maui so sad to watch his mother so tired from racing after the sun to dry her kapa. And he could have done many things to help. He could have woken up earlier to pound the kapa and dry it out with her, but you already have a sense of how kolohe Maui was. So Maui decided to do something very bold and very brave. And Maui, he jumped into his rocket ship and he sailed into outer space and he confronted the sun. He told the sun, "Hey, slow down. The mom, she's trying to dry her kapa and you're just running across the sky so fast."
Uncle, that's not how it happened. You know better than that.
Oh, Moana, everyone, look who's joined us. It's the lovely and outspoken Moana.
Hi, everybody. I'm sorry, Uncle. I know I could be more respectful. But I got to know Maui pretty well during our adventures together. I learned all the legends about him when I was a little girl. So I know that he did not fly up to the sun like that.
Oh, it sounds so cool, bud. He's like... Well, very well, Moana. If you'll help me, then we can share the rest of the story together.
Maui had a special rope given to him by his father. It was made from pine cypress that grew in the mountains behind his home.
Now, Maui climbed to the path of the sun. Located in Nanakuli. Like I said, just right up the road from us here at Aulani.
Wait, it happened here on this island?
That is true.
Grandma Tala told me he climbed to the top of Haleakala, the volcano on the island of Maui.
Now that is true too. You see, Maui had many adventures on many different islands and sometimes they just don't fit together.
Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting story.
It always is with Maui.
Yes.
So one morning, Maui, before the sun rose, Maui stood strong and tall, high on top of the mountain peak.
And as the sun appeared in the morning sky. Maui cast a rope up with a powerful swing and caught one of the sun's rays.
Told you it was strong, yeah?
And Maui pulled and tugged and pulled and tugged with all his might for hours and hours. As always, there we go.
Maui had commanded the sun to slow down as he crossed over the Waianae mountain range. And he did not let go of the sun's rays until the sun promised to give the village long sunny days. I promise.
And so, thanks to Maui, my friend,
And my hero,
from that day forward, the days were longer.
Hina, was always smiling.
Cup of clothing was less,
People stayed warm.
even on the coldest of
Mahalo to everyone for joining us this afternoon, and mahalo to you, Moana.
Let's share a story of Maui with you.
Aloha, Moana. Aloha. Oh, everybody, Moana. Oh, you can wrote that, definitely. Again, family, mahalo for joining us. Before we all depart, you guys mind helping me blow out my fire? Come on, I need some help. I can't blow it out by myself. Come, you guys, come over here. Come blow out our fire. Sir, you have to come and help us blow it out. What are you talking about? You're on stage with us. Okay, guys, I'm going to count to 3 in Hawaiian, and then we're all going to blow together, okay? You guys ready? On the count of 3, ready? E kai, e lua, e kolu, and everybody blow. Oh. Woo-hoo. There's more adventure to find until we meet again. Ahui ho. Aloha. Thank you guys for blowing out my fire. This guy.